We're doing awesome. Gonna have a quickie live this afternoon. A tad bit late getting on, but that's okay. We're gonna try to get her going. And yeah, it's sunny and hot outside. So yeah, it's probably nice breeze, so maybe 89. Not probably 90, probably not over 90. Not too bad. Definitely getting the warmer part of the year. We got a few videos done. We did a video for a little grocery shop thing that's there. Did one off the side, did a longer one. We might do another video with some kids or something later. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Wait for people to get on in. We're going to be helping others, man. We're going to be doing a lot of great stuff. So looks like we got a like in here. So let's get it rocking. We'll get going here in a few minutes. Looking forward to it. And we're very, very close to 2,000. We're working our way there, and we're about 5 away. Hi there. How you doing? Nice to see you in here. My name is David Barton. I'm from Michigan, USA. I'm in the Philippines full time. Me and my wife are retired here, and we're doing this channel for positive encouragement. Keep it positive. We're going to be helping the community when we get monetized. We're 2.5 months in. We're doing great. Probably got another 2 months or so, and we're going to be getting close. We'll get it going that way. Hi there, clown. Thank you so much on the pink shirt. It's the only pink shirt I have that's a T-shirt, and it's at the top of the stack, so I decided to wear it. Yeah, I'm doing really good. I've had a great day. I had a live this morning. I went out and took some videos this later in the morning. I had a nice late lunch, and we're a little late on this afternoon live, but not bad. And so, yeah, right now it's about working its way towards 2:30. In Philippines, so that would be about 2:30 in the morning on the East Coast. So yeah, that's up to you. If you find it boring, you're welcome to go somewhere else, clown. It's all good. There's no problem there. Nope, I don't think so. The names don't sound familiar, but I don't think I've gone to a channel of Dave and Bambi thing, but I know there's all kinds of YouTube channels out there, so it's great. Welcome on in. We're going to be doing some great things with this channel, okay? And there's bound to be, we had a few things earlier today that went on, but overall, it was a great morning live. We had 38 subs. A lot of people got connected, so it was a lot of fun. And it's awesome. Hi there, Hunter. It's beautiful in the Philippines. Right now, it's about 89 degrees. The wind's blowing a little bit, and thankfully we're near the ocean, so it ain't going to get any hotter than that. I would say the temperatures are going to start coming down the rest of the day. So, yep, so about 89. Not too bad. I'm feeling great. Yes, come on over to the house. Yeah, come on over to Philippines. Get on a plane. Let's go, man. I don't think you can swim here. Yeah, there you go. Eat food, man. That's good. I'm from Michigan, USA. And I have a Filipino wife, and we have a house here in the Philippines, so we're retired here because it's a lot cheaper. And also, she has family here, so we can be close to family. So it's good that way. Yep. Now, I ain't going to say hi to everybody until if I have to moderate and there are going to be idiots in the room, then I got to do some moderation. My moderators are not here at the moment. And so, yeah. Hello, everybody. Don't worry. You don't have to all have a comment. get to know what the channel is, get connected. You don't have to be shout me out. I'll try to get a comment when I can, but sometimes I got to moderate too. We had some bad people in the room. We had to get rid of them. Hi there, Sophia from Ukraine. Okay, good. I'm glad. I hope you're safe there. That's great. Hi, Jocks. Nice to see you. And hi, Plexo? I don't know. I can't say that one. But it's nice to have everybody in here. We're doing fine, okay? We got rid of a couple of the idiots in there, so that's good. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot of positive things for the community, okay? When we get monetized, we'll have direct deposit. We'll have a way for you to direct donate, and you can donate through YouTube when we get monetized. And we're going to be helping Filipino families in this area. We got feeding programs through the church that are really cheap. Doesn't cost that much money to feed a lot of people. And we're also going to be doing 5 or 6 different ideas in these neighborhoods here. And then we'll slowly build it from there. As it gets bigger and bigger, we're going to start helping Africa, because I've been in Africa before. And I have connections in Nairobi and Malawi. And so we may start giving money there too in the future. So it's going to be great. We try to have a positive channel here. Hi, Helena. Nice to see you. Yes, I do love Jesus. He changed my life 20 years ago. Hi, Bob. Hi, Joshua. Thank you for any of the new people. I'm David Barton from Michigan, USA, okay? And we're retired here in the Philippines, because if I was in America, I'd have to keep working. And my body just will not take 40, 60 hours a week working anymore. I did 47 years. That's all my body could take. So we're over here in the Philippines. It's a lot cheaper. We can survive better here. Technology. You can live anywhere in the world you want. Somebody said, well, I can't move. Well, if you own a house, maybe it would take you a while to move. But otherwise, you can go somewhere. All you have to do is plan it, and you can go. If you really want to live somewhere else, you can do it. Technology is there. You don't really need to have it. Yeah. I try to be very nice if I can. Yeah, I was in the Midwest, Michigan, and then I lived in Missouri. I enjoyed Missouri, actually. Yes, some things in Philippines are cheap with vehicles. Some are not. Some Toyotas are pretty expensive. So it just depends on what you want. If you want something really luxurious, a Toyota is going to cost you quite a bit here. But yeah, a Mitsubishi SUV, not too bad. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's not really that bad in pesos. So yeah, there's quite a few vehicles here. I don't really need a car here, so I'm not going to use a car. We don't need one. I don't want to pay for fuel and all the other stuff, so we don't do that. Oh yes, I'm in the Philippines full time. We are in northern Mindanao, fairly close to the ocean. Hi, Marliz. Nice to see you in here. Thank you for supporting. And I'll try to get in there to your channel in the future. Hi, James. I had to do a little moderating, but not too much, so we're okay. Yeah, I do a lot of walking here. Plus, we can take the air-conditioned jeepney, the bus. It's just an air-conditioned bus, but it's really not more expensive much than the jeepney is. And we can get to the Gasana Mall just easily as all get out. We have grocery stores nearby, so we don't have to go to the mall very often, maybe once every 2 weeks. Really don't go there that often. We'll probably go next week. Probably sometime early next week, we'll go to the Gasana Mall maybe. Oh, you're not that late. Don't worry about it, James. I probably started 9 minutes ago, so I just had to get rid of a couple people that were in the room at the beginning. Hi there, Anna. Nice to see you. And hi, Christine. Wow. Kristan Worth. Wow, that one's quite the name. That one's longer than mine. Awesome name, though. Welcome on in. I'm David Barton from Michigan, USA, and I'm in the Philippines full time. And we got a positive channel here. Sometimes we pray for people. Sometimes we have Bible verses. Sometimes we just talk life experience stories. I posted a longer video about some of the things that went through the process of kind of the Africa trip coming together in 2019. I'll have another video on that kind of describes some of the cookie experiences that I had. Because, you know, I had to totally ramp up an apartment and ramp up that kitchen so it could actually produce a lot of cookies, brownies, and cakes. And so that was pretty interesting story there too. That was quite a adventure. And of course, the baking didn't stop when I got back from Africa. We kept on baking afterwards too. Okay, your real name is Charlie. Okay, that's great. Welcome in, Charlie. Yeah. Yeah, different time zones. That's cool. Yeah, we're doing really good. I got a really hot walk earlier because obviously I did my live first, and then I went and took a walk, got back here before lunch, and it's pretty hot today. I'd say it's probably 90 outside, but not hotter than that. Probably about 89 or 90, and the temperature's starting to level off and go back down. So, but it's definitely a breezy day, and it's sunny. There's no rain. I think we're getting into the dry season. Normally, April and May will be kind of dry. You'll get some rain once in a while, but it'll be fairly dry. And then we get into June, July, August, it starts getting a little bit more wet as it goes along, especially once you get to August and September, it can rain a lot more than it does right now. So we're kind of in the quasi-dry period. I don't know how dry it'll stay, but it's kind of hot in this room. I got a fan going over here, but it's a little warm. That's okay. A little sweating never hurt nobody. Yeah, it's good. Oh, you're in Canada. Well, it's cold in Canada right now. I can speak a little bit of Bisaya and a little bit of Tagalog, but nothing that much. People do pretty good speaking English here. Most of the teenage kids on through 40 can speak English, and I go real slow with it. Here I don't, because a lot of people know English in here, except for the people from India, but they're using Google Translate, so they can kind of translate what I'm saying to some degree. And I do get quite a few people from India in here off and on, so I like that. It's kind of made it to the point where I've added India onto my list. I don't know if I'll ever go to India, but it's on my bucket list. You never know. Might get a chance sometime years from now. Yep, Grandpa's fine. Well, English, my wife will speak Visayan quite a bit, but if she's around me, of course, she'll speak English. But out there, the kids, they're speaking English to me, except for the small kids that haven't learned yet. Oh, yeah, mine just has one main level, and it's over there. I can't really move it that much closer. It's fine. I'm not sweating to death. It'll be good for me. Yes. Nope, I haven't had any food poisoning here. I've not had that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We are doing great. We are right now right on top of 2,000 subs. Our watch hours are in the 900s and climbing. We got some people that are playlisting. Plus, I'm doing my lives. I'll have another live tonight about 4.5 hours from now, maybe 5 at the most. And so we do 3 lives a day except for Sunday. So, and this live right here is number 100. I counted them on my playlist. I've done this is number 100 live. So I've done 100 of them so far. And, it's pretty smooth now. Am I perfect at it? No. But I do a lot better at it now than I did when we started. And we're getting a lot of people to connect, and we're going to be helping others, okay? And there's so many people in the community here that are excited about it. They know it's going to take a couple more months before we get monetized. But that's okay. We just started 2.5 months ago. Somebody says, well, you're not there yet. Well, of course not. A lot of these other channels that are monetized have been monetized for 5 years. I've only been doing it 2 months. I mean, we can't get too greedy here. Yeah, we're going to be doing right. I don't have a gun. I don't think I'm allowed. Nope, you'll just have to go on. That's what this channel is. If you don't like the talking, you're welcome to go on your merry way and come back some other time. Hi there, Benny. There we go. I'm David Barton. We got a channel here where we're trying to be positive and encouraging, and we'll tell some life stories and some Africa stories too. I love it here in the Philippines. We're retired here. And so we're not in America right now. I don't hate America. America's expensive right now. Can't afford to live there. I refuse to work past the age of 62. I've worked 47 years. If you guys want to go out and make money and give it to me, and so I can be in America, I'll come back to America. But a lot of my friends in America didn't want to give me $700 or $800 a month to live there on our retirement. So we had to come here so it would be cheaper. Plus, Mila gets to be around her family. So that's good. Yes, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. That's great. We're going to be helping others. I'm not a veteran, but you're close, Bob. I honor veterans, so that's good. Yes. Yeah, I don't care about that. Yep, I'm right now I've been having a great time, and right now it's in the afternoon in the Philippines. Thank you, Truth. You must be over on the West Coast, the East Coast. You are up late. Hi, Blake. Thank you. Yes, Jesus does love me, and he's changed my life. Hi there, Lynn. I'm David Barton. I'm from Michigan, and we're in the Philippines full time. As you can tell from the videos that are on my channel, I've got a lot of different Philippine stuff, okay? I even showed a little Philippine store today. She's kind of new, so I kind of gave her free advertising and bought a couple onions from her, too. I'll probably do something with onions and eggs and something else tonight for dinner. We'll see. Mila's got some stuff thawed out. We'll see. I know they're going to have fish and rice. We'll see what else. Yeah, past 1:30, so it's past 2:30 in the afternoon here. And I met my wife in Chicago, so that's awesome, Truth. You're from Chicago? That's great. I met my wife in Chicago in February of 2004. Yeah, whatever the challenge is, we'll see if it's something that I will comment on. Hi, Mystery Girl. Nice to have you in here. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe, okay? We're going to be helping the Philippine community. They got feeding programs at the church. As soon as we start raising money later on, we'll be able to give to that. And then we've got many different ideas here to bless people in this neighborhood. And then we're going to branch out to Africa, and who knows when. If YouTube lets me do this 10, 15 years, we'll do it 10 or 15 years. It may not just be me. We'll have some helpers and different people. But yeah, as it gets bigger and bigger, we'll do more and more. And so we'll get monetized. We're almost to 1,000 watch hours in only 2 months. So we should be, it's accelerating. So we should be able to get to 3,000 watch hours probably in 2 more months. So we'll get there. And it's fine. No, I'm not going to repeat after you because then will be something bad. Yeah, Chicago is a lot different. The weather here is about 88 to 90, and then it's going to go down to about 75 tonight. And we don't have the air conditioner going yet, but we have a couple fans going right now. I'm doing really good, Mystery Girl. I'm doing fantastic. Hi, Eli. Nice to have you in here. Hi, King. That's great. We got a lot of news people. I'm sorry that you lost... I'm sorry that you lost somebody in a car accident, I guess. I hope, Carlos, well, I hope you have some comfort. Hi there, Prab. Nice to have you from India. Thank you so much. I'm doing fantastic. I hope you're doing well. I've been over on your site a couple times. And yes, it's afternoon here. It's morning there. She's 3 hours earlier, so she's 11:30 in the morning. So yeah, she's probably... one part of India is 2 hours earlier. The other one is 3 hours earlier. So yeah, there's 2 time zones there, I guess. And so we're doing really good. I love it. We've got an Africa story in a minute here. Okay, that's great, Bob. Come back when you can. Hi, Lily. It's nice to see you in here. Thank you, Ken. That's very nice. I got an Africa story from Malawi. We were out in the tea fields, and we went to this really nice resort. It was the really only nice hotel we stayed in Malawi, but they had this resort that was out in the tea fields, and it really was real cheap rooms. They were not expensive, so it really wasn't an expensive hotel. But we got in there, and we were shocked because a lot of the African hotel rooms we were in didn't have a TV, and if they had a shower, it was normally cold water or no water at all. In Malawi, we had a couple times where no water. Well, this one had warm water, so you could take a warm shower, and they had TV that had soccer on it, and so we watched soccer all night. I think I watched soccer maybe about 3 or 4 hours after dinner, on that, and it was kind of nice. That's where I kind of got to love soccer a little bit, is I seen a lot of soccer, especially in Zambia. They were watching soccer every single day for like hours in the afternoon. And so, yeah, I kind of got into that. So the World Cup's coming up, so we definitely will do something with that. Thank you so much, Janet. It's nice to have that. Psalms 34:18. The Lord is nigh unto them that are a broken heart and saveth them of contrite spirit. Amen. When you went to school, did you like it? I was pretty good at school, but I was shy. When I was young, I was shy. I read a lot of books. There was no video games, no computers. A lot of things were different back in the 60s and 70s. School was easy for me, but I was shy. I didn't really fit in with the cool crowd, which is probably better because it saved me from getting into some destructive behaviors. But overall, school went pretty good. Other than getting bullied when I was really young, it was okay. Back then, you just had to be tough. That's the way it was. And it probably wasn't fair. So nothing was politically correct back then. But I'm glad that I got raised by two good parents, had a decent family, was taught to look at a heart, not at the skin color, okay? I've been around, somebody says, well, you're white, so you must be this. No, I'm not. I've been around almost every continent. Australia is the only one. I've met people from Australia, and I dated somebody from New Zealand, but I have not been to those two areas, and I have not been to South America. But I have all kinds of friends, all different skin colors, including Native American Indians, because I'm part Cherokee. And so I don't have any problem talking to anybody with any skin color. And the people that do are the ones that need to get educated, because skin color is not what makes you a person. What makes you a person is whether you're going to be kind to people or you're going to be angry all the time. You got choices. You got to make the proper choices. Yeah. I've been bald for 30 years. I'm used to it. Thank you, Michael. That's great. Hi, Nim. I like that. Superman. Oh, Superman. Yeah, I need some black hair like Superman had. That'd be great. Oh, give it a try. I don't know if it'll work, but back in the old days it might have. I don't know if it will now. No, I've never been to Spain, but we had somebody in here this morning from Spain, and he left a comment on one of my videos, so I subscribed back to him. He's from Barcelona, Spain. So we did have Spain in the house this morning, and it was great. I loved it. I loved it. It was great. He was awesome, and I think I'll probably talk to him some more in the future. So that's good. Yeah, black hair. That's nice. Yes. Right now, I am married. My wife is from the Philippines. She's in the other room doing some cooking. Hi, Ziaman. Not close. Hi, Jay. We're doing great. Everything's been going great here in the Philippines. We're heading into that dry type of the year, part of the year where they have a couple months where it doesn't rain a lot, and then all of a sudden the typhoons will kick in about 3 or 4 months from now. Typhoons normally happen sometime between August and maybe even February. We had a tropical storm in February, early February, but that was the last one. So normally they will happen, not every week or anything. And a lot of them don't even come near here. But there was one of them that went through Iligan City back in early February. We were okay here, but there was some people that got flooded. But, you got to put up with stuff no matter where you go. If I was in California, I could get an earthquake. If I was in Michigan, I get big giant snowstorms or get massively cold weather. I can wear shorts. Other than Sunday morning, I can wear shorts anytime I want here. Well, I like it. Hi there, Achan from Africa. Liked having you in. I do like hunting, especially eating the deer meat. Not very good at shooting them, though. Much love from Zimbabwe. Nice, nice, nice. I've not been to Zimbabwe, but I have been to Africa. We'll have to put South Africa and Zimbabwe on the list of places I'd love to go. I know I'm going to get back to Africa sometime in the next 3 years, but I don't know exactly when. That's when my vaccine runs out. My yellow fever vaccine runs out in August of 2029. So if I want to go to Kenya, I'm going to have to go the next 3 years. I got to get there before my vaccine is no good. But yeah, I don't think they allow people to get a second yellow fever vaccine when you're in your late 60s. I don't think they will. Please take it easy on the words in here, please. If you can't say things nice, then we'll have to do something about that. I've not hunted elk before. I have deer. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. You're an awesome lady over there in Africa. I love it. Yes, I remember you. Vaguely, I do believe. I'm just a girl. I think I remember that name. There's been a lot of new people and people reoccurring coming back. Yeah, I am going to come back to Kenya. It will happen. This channel is going to be part of that. We're going to be building a huge channel here. Somebody in another channel was like, how many subs do you have? How long you been doing it? I said, I've been doing it about 2.5 months. And she said, you should be, you might have 600 subs. No, we got almost 2,000. When I started this live right here, we were at 1,995. And I think we've had 3 or 4 people subscribe already. And we had 38 subs this morning. Yesterday, we had 48 all day. So yeah, it's just, there's always new people coming in because I'm always going live once every 5 hours, except at night when I'm sleeping. Yeah, so we're doing good. I'm here at the beach resort. Wow, cool, down at Val del Norte. That's cool, Jay. That's awesome. I'm close to the ocean here, but there's no nice beaches here. But there are shells. I haven't seen any shark teeth yet. They say there's some small tiger sharks around. I haven't found any shark teeth, but I found shells. And of course, in Philippines, you're going to find some trash sometimes too, especially if there's a storm. But overall, the rocks are pretty cool. I found some volcanic rock. That's always cool. Some of the smooth black stones are really cool. It's really just smoothed out lava, really. And so some of those stones are kind of cool to keep too. Yeah. There you go, HN. Now you got yourself, you can be a moderator too, because she is, she comes in, I go to her channel, and when she tries to get in here when she can, and I appreciate her getting in here when she can. So it's great. Yeah, in the future, we can do that, Morgan. You can either email me or you can comment on one of my videos. We'll get connected. We'll figure out if we can do something like that in the future. My wife is cooking in the kitchen, and we may do a little flip the camera thing and go through there, but I don't want to bug her when she's cooking. She's actually a year older than me, but she looks 20 years younger than me. Typical Filipino lady. They look younger than the man does. But actually, when I'm not sweating like this and I'm cooled off, I look okay. I'm 64 years old. I'll be 65 in July. And at least I got here, right? There's a lot of people that don't make that age. My dad is 87, and he's still alive. And my grandma lived to be 99. So hopefully I got a few more years in. Yeah. Yep, I've heard that before. Yeah, okay, thank you so much for that, Morgan. I will look for the comment in the videos, and we'll get hooked up, and we'll do that soon. Maybe we can do that early next week or whatever day works for you. We'll make it happen. I haven't done a split live yet, but we're going to do them. I got Levi, a farm up north there in Philippines that wants to do a split live too. So we'll see what happens. Oh, thank you, Tiger. I'm sure I look like somebody. And yeah, we try to do things differently a little bit. But yeah, the Malawi thing at that resort, it was really cool. I took 2 showers that night because I hadn't had decent showers for days. And it was nice to have a hotel room that had a decent shower. We were in Africa for 24 days. There was 2 days where we couldn't take the shower. There was no water. We were at a hotel, not a great one, but it was at a hotel, but there was no water. So you can rent a room, not a drop of water out of the sink, not a drop of water out of the shower. So for 2 days, didn't take a shower. And so it'd be sweating like this. I sweat a lot, and I was a lot heavier then. Then I weighed 310 pounds. Now I weigh 240 pounds. I'm a lot different now. So as you're older, you can't carry that weight. I can't eat like that anymore. I've got to eat a little bit more conservatively, but I'm still hungry and still love food. So it's all good. But yeah, I'm a lot lighter than I used to be. But I'm pretty tall here. I stick out in the Philippines. I'm 191 centimeters. I'm almost 6'3". So I do stick out here, and the kids love it. Some of them are giggling all the time because I'm probably a foot taller than they are. But that's okay. It's all good. That's how God created me. And I don't mind sweating. It's all good. The heat is better for me than cold. Cold is really bad for my diabetes. Right now, I don't know how to do it right now. Let's see, where would I have to push that? Nope, that's not it. No, that's not it, I don't think. No, I don't know where to do that. We'd have to do that some other time, Morgan. I don't know how to do it when we're in the middle of a live. Yeah. Yep, I see you bring fish. I just went off a second. Morgan, we'll have to do that sometime when we're at the beginning, where I got that option to be able to push joining, do the joint live at the beginning. Yeah, so we'll do it a little bit some other time, okay? And yes, I see your comments. Hi, Claire. Oh, no, that's going to be spam. Okay, that happens. Yeah, it's all good. And yeah, we get some spammers. We had some spammers this morning too. But overall, we've had it great. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. We're up to 30 likes. This morning we had, I can't remember how many likes we had. I think it was about 70 or 65 or something like that. But we had a lot of subs this morning. We had a lot of new people. So it was really good. No, I don't feel bad to be tall. It's just that I stick out here. So height doesn't really make a big difference, because if you have a great attitude, you can do anything in this world. You can do anything you want with the height that you were given. Just because I'm tall doesn't make me a perfect person or a great person. I am thankful to have developed into a decent person, but I am, far from perfect. But I don't think perfect is very nice anyway. I think imperfect people makes for a lot more fun, a lot more silly people, and a lot more life can be a little more interesting. If everybody walked around almost perfect, oh man, this would be a boring world. So I'm glad it's not that way. And we all got our little issues, right? Of course, James is perfect, of course. Yeah. James is perfect. Well, except he's not in the Philippines, that's why. Hey, Devon, how you doing? You doing good? You having a good day or night? Today, it's Philippines right here. It's afternoon. We're heading towards 3 o'clock, man. That's what we're heading for here. And we're about 12 hours ahead of the East Coast. And we normally get some Europe in here on the afternoon. And we haven't had any UK in here yet this afternoon. We'll see. I know, James. I was trying to tease you a little bit, make you smile. That's just trying to keep you smiling a little bit, okay, James? I know there's some things there that are going rough for you right now. Just trying to make you laugh a little bit. I know. Yep, there's a lot of people that don't make 6 foot. I understand that. What is that one? Aliza maybe. Welcome on in. Yeah. Extinguisher. Oh, wow. We got a fire extinguisher in the room. Oh, man. Don't spray me. Don't spray me. Hey, welcome on in. This channel is all about doing positive things. We'll do some stories. I got a life story, but since they're getting cold weather over in Michigan, Canada, Minnesota still. It's not quite spring there. I have a story from April of 1983. Okay, now that would have made me 21 years old. I don't turn 22 until that summer of that year. And we were working the golf course, and we had a winter where we didn't have much snow. And so I'm thinking, oh God, we're great. We're on the 7th of April. We're doing really good. It was a sunny day, but they said there was a storm coming and there was these clouds coming. And I was thinking, well, it's not super warm, but it's not cold enough to snow. Well, a big giant Arctic front of some sort came in. And the next day we woke up with 8 inches of heavy, wet snow all over the place. It was so heavy that you couldn't move it with a truck and a plow. We had to get the big front end loader. We had friends that I guess he rented one from somewhere, and we had to scoop up this sloppy 8 inches of heavy wet snow with a front end loader. And that was that. I still remember that being the last snow of that year. And why that one sticks in my head and none of the other ones, I don't know. Maybe because I was involved in trying to remove it, and we couldn't touch it with the truck. That 8 inches of heavy wet snow would not move with the truck. The pickup truck was like, nope. So we had to get ourselves a front end loader. And that was in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hey, yeah, I'm old. That's good. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, you're welcome, James. I'm trying to get you through, and I'm praying. I'm gonna put you on my prayer list. I forgot to pray for you yesterday, but we'll pray for you about having blessings or some surprise things show up that kind of help bring a smile, because you could use that right now. So that's good. We want you to have smiles. We don't want you to be struggling too bad. Hi there, Vin Gaming. That's really kind of an interesting name. That's pretty cool. And yeah, you're welcome. It's all good. We got a positive channel here. I'm David Barton. I'm from Michigan. We're in the Philippines full time, and a lot of that's due to how expensive America is. Plus, Mila can be around family here, and that was the plan. We'd had this plan for 10 years. So if I was single, I probably wouldn't come here. There's a lot of hoops you got to go through to stay here if you're single. But being married to a Filipina, it's going to be pretty easy. I just have to apply for a residency. I think it's called a 13A visa. And then they put me through a probationary period of 1 year. In other words, don't commit any crimes and be a good boy. And then all of a sudden I can just stay here and under that visa, and I do not have to leave. So we'll just stay. They don't mind it when you're married to somebody that's a Philippine citizen. It's a lot easier to stay in the Philippines than it is if you're single. You can do it, but there's a lot more hoops to jump through. I'm 64, and okay, that's great. Yes, you are, James. That's great. I'm not going to talk about anything political. Hi there, YK. That's nice. We don't do politics in here, and there's a reason why. Once we start, it never stops. Okay, so we don't go there. You know what? Whatever people do in these nations, I have no control. So I do what I can control. And what I can control is I'm building a YouTube channel, and we're going to be helping others. Okay, and so if you like that type of thing, stay on in here. If you don't like it, you can go. But please come back some other time. Maybe we'll be talking about something else or be laughing and having a good time, and then you'll enjoy it then. Okay? So it'll be good. Yep, if you don't like it, you're welcome to go on out the door. Hi there, Football Franklin. It's nice to see you. Hi, Cooper. Nice to have you in the room. There's always going to be people that don't like you, okay? When you go through life, not everybody's going to like you. Even Filipino people, they're beautiful and everything else. There's a few people here won't say a word. That's fine. They're caught up in their own lives. Let them do their thing. You can't be friends with everybody. It just doesn't work. Yeah, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good, Alyssa. Nice to see you there, Trahedon. Yes. The message to the whole world is be kinder to people, okay? Quit being so judgmental and critical. There's so many people that want to say hateful words. I don't like it. Yes, I'm having a good life and I love it. And life is going good. Thank you. And I love to see beautiful lady from Africa here, from Kenya, and it's really awesome. And wow, you got McDonald's. What? Is that what I'm reading? Oh my gosh, Cooper's got McDonald's. No, he ain't supposed to do that without me. I need the French fries, even though McDonald's French fries aren't good for me. It probably would taste good. You know what? That is something that me and my wife want to do. There is a McDonald's in Iligan City. I don't know. It could be terrible for all I know. But Jollibee doesn't have good fries. They have good fries in the mall. They have a couple little fry centers there that they'll do them fresh for you right in front of you. And so that's where I get my French fries. But I would be curious to see if McDonald's French fries in Philippines would be different because they're not allowed to put the chemicals in the French fries like they do in America. In America, there's 14 ingredients in the French fries. Here, there's only 2, potatoes and salt, and then, of course, the oil that they cook it in. So three ingredients here instead of 14. So, yeah, they can't do all the bad stuff to it there. My wife doesn't like balut, and so I don't try balut. So I don't know about that. Yep, I don't want to try balut because I'd rather have yolks in my eggs instead of chicks in my eggs. Yes, being kind is something that people used to do. And Philippines, they still do it a lot. But in some areas of the world, or especially some parts of America now, it's gotten to the point where your neighbor could end up shooting you if you ever go over and knock on the door. You just don't know who's going to do what in America anymore. So I'm not saying it's like that everywhere. I had some beautiful friends in Springfield, Missouri. But also there was some people in Springfield that were threatening people's lives too. So, the problem is they don't want to kill their own family. They just want to kill everybody else. They want their family to stay alive. Well, you reap what you sow. If you murder somebody, murder's coming knocking on your door. You better watch out. You better watch out. You reap what you sow. It works. Hi there, YK. Like having you from Spain. That's fantastic. Yes, it's awesome. Oh, New Zealand's in the house. Zaza. I love that name. Zaza. That's awesome. And I know it's not your name, but it's your YouTube name. I like. Yes, we're doing a Remember Me. I think so, Jar. I think I remember that name. Welcome on back. We're doing good. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe, okay? We are going to do a live tonight. I thought about maybe watching a movie. I may still do that. But if I do, I'll try to get on by 8 o'clock tonight and do a live. If I really get involved in the movie, then you don't see a live tonight. That means I got involved in a good movie and I decided to cancel tonight's live. So we'll see. Right now, it's about a little after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Kids had no school today. That's the end of Ramadan. If you know anything about Muslim stuff, I don't know a lot of it, but I know that they fast during the first part of the day, then that towards the end of the day, they have a big meal, something like that. And it's got religious things to it, and I don't know any of that, okay, because I'm not Muslim. And you can be in here. If you're atheist or Muslim, that's fine. Just be a positive, just put positive stuff in the room. You can be here. I don't care if you're from Antarctica or the North Pole. As long as you're a nice person, or at least try to act nice in here, you can be here. That's fine. Yes. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Yeah, my real name is David Barton, and so we're doing great. Nice to see you here. Yeah, live by the sword, die by the sword. It's the same thing. You reap what you sow. I'll tell you right now, the law of attraction works, okay? Let's say you had a lot of trauma in your life and you had really rough parents and rough life and you're angry all the time. Well, sad to say, I hate to tell you this, now it may not happen the first day, but if you're angry all the time, more anger is going to come into your life, whether it's somebody at work, whether it's somebody at the store, whether it's somebody road rage on the road, some more anger is going to come towards you. If you're having you're depressed all the time, The more you're depressed, the more depressed and negative people come around you. It's just the way it works. I don't know why it works that way. It does. But it works in a positive way too. If somehow you can count your blessings in the morning and find enough to be happy about, believe it or not, happy things at work and happy things at the store and everything else start happening around you. And it starts happening and doing it. So if you can string together a bunch of days where it's positive, it's going to help you. And don't have friends that suck you dry and are negative all the time. You got to get rid of those friends. They're not friends. Those kind of people, you pray for them, but you don't have them as your inner circle friends. You just can't. Either that or you got to get them to change, because negative friends are going to drag you down. They're going to drag you down. I'm telling you, it's where it's going to go. Oh, yeah, that can happen. If you're kids, that can happen. Sister might hit you. Hi, Tio. My sister never hit me because I was 12 years older, but, she hit Rob all the time. So, yeah, he got hit a lot. Oh, Zaza is your real name. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Tio, watch out. We're talking about somebody hitting somebody. I'm not going to hit you, though. I promise, Tio. I'll be nice. I'll be friendly. Yes, like and subscribe. So nice to have Ed in here from Kenya. And she doesn't get a chance to come in here very often. She's normally doing live with hers. It's 5 hours earlier there. So right now it's about 10 in the morning. And so she's being helpful today and popping in. And I appreciate it. Like and subscribe, okay? We're having new people. Please get connected if you're from New Zealand or Australia. I seen Troy yesterday. I don't know his full name, but he was on a split live with Pragati from India, and he lives in Australia. He said it was really hot yesterday, like 38 or 40 Celsius, wherever he's at. It was really hot yesterday there. And they're just getting done with their summer there. I think they're starting to transition towards cooler weather, hopefully. But they were very hot in Australia yesterday. Hi there, Razzie. It's nice. Yes, that's great. Thank you, Razzie, for that. That's very nice of you. Yeah, we're going to have, as far as a life story goes for me, as far as cold weather, for whatever reason, my mom was a great ice skater. Okay, so I like to walk out onto the ice ponds, but I would not wear ice skates. I would just wear my special boots I had. And of course, there was snow on the ice. That made it a little more convenient. But I got used to ice fishing, and that wasn't that bad. I enjoyed it. We never caught that much. We'd catch a couple fish here and there. But it was just kind of fun to go ice fishing. But as I got older, I don't like that. Okay, I don't like cold weather. I don't like 10 below zero. I don't like negative 10 Celsius. I don't like any of that. My diabetes, my tips of my fingers and my toes get really cold in the winter. So it's nice to be in 365 days of warm weather, okay? Even if it rains here, the coldest it ever gets is 69 or 70 degrees. That's it. Even at night, I've been here 8 months, I haven't seen one day that's been colder than 69 or 70 degrees. And that was because it was raining for 2 straight days. So yeah, it doesn't get too cold here. So 10:07, that makes it 3:07 right now here. Hi, Felix. Nice to have you in. Hi, Big Kahuna. Nice. I like that. That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, it's really good. And so that's why I love Philippines too. It's like 5th on the list. First thing is to be able to retire here without having to spend all our money. Second of all, I love it here because Mila can be with family. Third, the people are amazing, but it's Philippines. It's not America. We have Shopee. It'll probably take 7 or 8 days to get stuff from Shopee. Amazon has it to your door in 1 day. Nope, that doesn't happen here. 3 or 4 days the quickest, and I've seen some take a week, maybe 8 days to get here. But at least you can order it on the phone and pay when it gets here. So it's all good. Hi, Orthodox. Nice to see you in. Cream Puff Foxy. I love it. Awesome name. Awesome name. Welcome in. My name is David. I'm from Michigan, but I'm in the Philippines full time. And this channel is about helping others in the Philippines And then as we get monetized more and more, and things get rolling late in the year, and we're feeding people every couple weeks or whatever, then we're going to start doing other things for the community here. And then we'll start branching out to Africa and beyond. And we'll start going even farther. Yeah. Your sleep schedule's getting really goofed up. Don't get it too goofed up, Orthodox. I know that you want to have it so you get some sleep. James might have trouble sleeping, but I don't have any trouble. About 11 or 11:30 at night, I'm ready to go to sleep. Sometimes I'll make it to midnight, but that's if we're watching TV. But otherwise, anything after 11, I start getting a little tired. Start going downhill on there. But I'm retired, so I can sleep until 7 or 8 o'clock if I want to. I'm originally from Michigan, USA. I was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, over in the western part of Michigan. And at that time, Grand Rapids was still a big city. It's really a big city now. There's easily in Kent County over 1 million people in Kent County. When I was there back in the 70s and 80s in Grand Rapids area, it was probably around 600,000 people in Kent County. So it's almost doubled in population since then. High school, I graduated with 450 people. So I didn't go to high school reunions because I didn't barely have any friends there. I didn't fit in with a cool crowd. If any of you people in this room have not been part of the cool crowd in your schools when you graduated from high school, I bet you I get a couple yeses in the comments, because I was one of those where if I went to the reunion, I went back to the reunion after 5 years. I didn't know anybody there. I walked out of the building, got in my car and said, I don't need this. When I left high school, all those people left my life and they weren't part of my life anyway. And so I went on to go and make new friends somewhere else, because when you leave high school, they don't stick with you. Now with social media, that changes things. But back then, once you didn't see them, you never seen them again. Those chances were very slim of seeing them ever again. Yep. Okay, see you later, Achan. Thank you for coming in. It was awesome. And yes, I love having you. Please come back. I love you. Oh, we spent up 2 nights. Oh my gosh, James. Make sure you at least take a nap. Please take a nap. Demonstrate. I moved to Philippines in August of 2025. So we are still another 4 or 5 months before it'll be a year. So it's kind of like getting close to the 8-month period that we've been here. And we know now that in a couple months we can go check in at the immigration office in Iligan City, check in there first, and then see if we have to go any further with the that, and then to see if we can just get that all applied for right in Iligan City. So we don't even have to travel to go get it done. As far as this channel, I started this channel 2.5 months ago. But as far as coming to the Philippines, we've been here about just under 8 months. And so, yeah, this channel has been going for 2.5 months, and we're over 2,000 subs now. I don't even have to go look. All I needed was 4. I'm sure we got way more than 4 already on this live. So even if we've only gotten 8, I know we're over 2,000 right now. We have to be. So we are doing good. Yes. James has had a tough time. And, oh, yeah, the stream has been 54 minutes. I'm sorry, Lord. The stream has been going for 54 minutes, so almost an hour. So, yeah. So we got, for the afternoon, the likes are pretty low, but that's fine. If the likes are at 34, the subs are probably at about 15. I can kind of gauge from likes. Like we had this morning, I had 70 some likes, so I figured I had at least 30. Well, we got 38 this morning. So there was actually more than what I thought there'd be. So you just never know. We had a lot of new people this morning. This afternoon, we've had a mix of some new people and some people that are regulars, and I love that. And HN was able to come in and actually spend a bunch of time in here. I've gone to her channel, and she's from Kenya. She's amazing. Next time she's in here, I'm going to pin her down and have people get connected to her because she's amazing. And another one that's really amazing, if you like anything about farming, plus he's a nice guy and he's young. He's from Florida and he's got a Filipino family. He's got a wife and a daughter that's a baby still. Future Farmers of Auckland. He kind of like took Future Farmers of America, and since he's in Philippines, he used the barangay or wherever he's at, Auckland. He put that on there instead. He's a very nice guy. His name is Levi. He's almost to 1,000 subs. He started the channel same time as me, right in that early January period, and he's got about half the amount of subs, but he's been doing good. So I want him to have more people get involved with that one too. So it's good. No, it's okay. Popping in late's okay. Hi there, NY. Nice to see you. I'm doing fantastic. Yes, I'm 64 years old. I am 64. I'll be 65 in July. I don't know why I'm sweating so much today. Maybe it's because it's a little hotter outside today than it was yesterday, and we haven't turned on the air. Plus, I got a feeling Mila is cooking in the propane stove over on the other side of the house, and so maybe pushing some hot air this way too. But this room is always warm, even with the fan running. There is a fan over here running right here. It's a pretty good fan. It pushes air my way. But when I get out of here, I'll be able to sit next to the fan in the other room. And we'll probably put the air conditioner on too. So it'll be fine. This shirt, I got this shirt back in 2010. I've had this shirt for 16 years. And there's a reason why I kept the shirt, okay? First of all, I got stored away for a while, so it didn't get wore a ton. But this shirt has meaning, and I will go through a short story with it. The name on here is Ashley, okay? Her name was Ashley Ryan. She was 17 when I met her in 2010. I was at a Primerica meeting, and she was brought there to encourage and motivate people. She had just gone into remission with cancer, and so I connected to her. We had, back then, you just had those little flip phones. You just could text. That's all you could do. You couldn't get on the internet unless you had a BlackBerry. You couldn't get on the internet. So I connected to her, and I encouraged her over the next year or so, and she ended up getting the cancer back, and it ended up being more aggressive than before. And by 2012, she passed away, I want to say in the summertime of 2012 at the age of 19. I talked to her about 5 days before she died. She says, I just can't fight no more. She says, I can't do it. And I tried to encourage her, and she said, no, I'm just gonna lay here. I'm giving up. She just finally gave up. She had fought and fought and fought and fought and fought, and it just wasn't working out. And I just know she had to have gone to heaven, because she was so happy to have the Lord in her life, and she didn't blame God for it. Bad things happen to good and bad people on this earth, okay? And cancer, sometimes certain families just have it, okay? They just have a lot of cancer. I've had skin cancer removed, but nothing deep in my body. It was not melanoma. It was basal cell and squamous cell. I've had 7 different areas removed off my body, and they're all healed up, and I'm okay. But I keep this shirt to remind me that I'm not that important, okay? I remind myself that I could have been dead at 19, okay? Wonder if I died in a car accident at 19. I had a couple close calls. And I want to leave a legacy where people remember me after I'm gone, okay? I don't want to, let's say I die 10 years from now or 20 years from now. I don't want 6 months after that, people are going, David, who? Who was that? David? I don't remember. No, I don't want that, because I don't have any biological kids. I do have somebody that I raise as my own, and I have some other ones where their fathers died and they call me dad. And so those people aren't going to forget me either. But that's because after this happened, I started helping others. After 2012, I started helping others. And I got many stories. And I told the Marlene story. I'll tell it again some other day. Not right now, maybe tonight. I can tell the Marlene story. She's a Filipino lady that wanted to kill herself. Okay. Now she didn't, and it was partly due to me. But I can give you that story. She called me Papa, and her dad died when she was 7. We'll give you the rest of the story maybe tonight. Yeah, so that'd be good. So this shirt has meaning. This shirt has meaning. Yeah, this shirt is important to me. My wife was going to throw it out. I said, no, it's not. It's still a good shirt. Just get it laundered when I get it. I'm sweaty right now. The end of the day, put it in the laundry, we'll wash it again. Put it away, and when it comes time to wear it again, it'll remind me, you could be dead young. I'm 64, but you could have been gone. So start trusting in God and start being nice to people. Don't be mean to people, okay? That's kind of this message of this shirt, is that I'm trying to remind myself, because I'm not perfect. I get angry. It happens. It's rare, but it happens. And I don't want to take it out on somebody. So I'm going to look down at this shirt and go, wait a minute, she can't get mad. Her body's long gone. She's been dead for 14 years. She'd be about 33 or 34 years old right now. Not a chance. She's dead at 19. Okay. Let's get real. Any of us could be gone tomorrow. I don't want you to. I want you to live a long time. But we got to start reminding ourselves, we're only here for so long, okay? Sorry we have to go down this trail, but this is what this shirt reminds me, is to make a difference in somebody else's life, okay? So I'm going to make a difference. Yes. Thank God Jesus saved you. Amen. Hallelujah. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Elfie. And yeah, pink works on me. I don't know, maybe because I'm so white. That's probably part of it too. We got Filipino girl that's over here in the street. She can hear my voice. She knows I'm live or doing something in here because she's staring this way. I got hit by a car and my kneecaps came off. Oh my gosh. That's so terrible. I had a bruised knee from a car accident. I've had a airbag go off in my face. It blew my glasses to the back seat. And I had burns on my face from the airbag, but they were not heavy duty burns. So within a couple, 3 or 4 days, they healed. My right arm, I must have tried to throw it in front of the airbag, and my right arm was from the elbow all the way down was bruised, and it took 2 weeks for it to heal, but there was no broken bones. So I was thankful for that. So yeah, I survived that car accident. Okay. That was back in April of 2016. So the 10-year anniversary of that accident is a little over 2 weeks away. Yeah, I remember that accident very well. Sparks flying everywhere when I hit that truck. That was not good. But I survived. Oh, praise God. Wow, you broke your wrist on a hoverboard. Woo! Well, my brother, he broke his ankle on a sled by jumping off of a jump, and then they were jumping back on the sled, but one of his feet missed the sled on one of the times, and it broke his ankle inside of a ski boot, and he ended up having to have the ski boot cut off of his foot because his whole leg swelled up inside the boot. And so, yeah, I can remember that one. My brother Rob pulled that off. Yeah, they were kind of being goofy in the winter. And stuff happens. Yeah, it just does. My name is David Barton. I am from Michigan, USA. We're in the Philippines full time. Almost all my videos are Philippine videos that I take around here and over by the ocean. We will do a couple ocean videos tomorrow. I might do a video with kids a little bit later when I take my walk. We shall wait and see. We've gone longer than I normally do. I think we're at about 1 hour and 5 minutes. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. We're going to be helping the community here. And then as the channel gets bigger and bigger, later this year into next year, we're going to start helping Africa too. And then there's other countries that would like to have help with orphanages and stuff. We may do that too. I'm checking into orphanages in Iligan City. I think there is one there. I want to see how it's funded. If it's funded through the Catholic Church, then they may not want anything from me. But if they lack some things, maybe we could help with school supplies, or maybe we could help with something else. So I'm going to check into that, because in the future, I want to be connected to an orphanage. I had great parents, And my dad's still alive. My mom has been gone for 5 years, but I had great parents. So I'm going to honor orphans because they don't have any parents, okay? They need somebody, okay? They need to have somebody that cares, okay? And we'll tell the story about Divine Grace, too. I could do that right now. I got time for it. So yeah, I could do that, too. I think I'll do it tonight. But yeah, I'm taking care of somebody as my daughter, even though she's not my daughter. I mean, as far as blood. But I consider her my daughter. She's in my heart forever. So I love her. So she's a Filipino girl. She'll be 10 in May. Yes, I remember that. So the Philippines, you end up traveling around the islands. No, I got my wife. I'm retired. I'm at our house here in the Philippines. We will go to Siquijor Island. I will go to Davao. We'll go to Manila. But I think that's mostly going to be next year. I think we're working on this YouTube channel, and we got some house things that we're going to work on here. We're going to work on the roof, and we're going to work on something else. So my hobby right now is YouTube. Back in the day, my hobby used to be either bowling or taking a lot of walks. I still take a lot of walks. I take 2 walks a day here, sometimes 3, most of the time 2, and try to get that in. Because it's good for my diabetes and it's good for my legs. I'm trying to keep my legs strong, okay? And then as far as anything else, of course, I still love to eat. Even though I eat less, I still love to eat, and Filipino food is fun, and Thai food and some of that stuff is fun. So yeah, there is some different types of food here. But yeah, American food, I don't get that much unless I make it myself. I can make Italian spaghetti with meatballs. I could do that. You can make homemade meatballs here. I could do some of that too. So, yeah. My friend from school went back to the Philippines. That's cool. My favorite food here definitely has to be the marinated chicken they do here. It's not really adobo. Some of them call it peri peri chicken. Some call it Indocel. There's another Deer Manuk has one that's marinated, and they're really yummy. I love it. They'll take like a leg quarter, kind of flatten it a little bit, and it'll be all marinated and blackened a little bit, grilled or whatever, and it's just amazing. It tastes really good. I love Shanghai spring rolls, all meat in the spring rolls. I love those, and of course, I love the crispy skin on lechon, but I don't care for the actual pig. It's not cooked enough. It needs to be thoroughly cooked for the pig meat to be. I don't want the pig meat being raw. But yeah, the crispy skin is fun. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Yes, I talk more than she does. Yeah, I talk more than her. I've always been a talker, but I know how to listen now too, especially in private conversations. I find that the lives flow a lot better when I do it this way. I will stop and talk about things on the comments. There are some lives where I'm not filling everything in, but that's kind of the way my style is. And some people, they get a break from it and maybe skip a couple lives, then they come back. But I try to be positive. I try to be kind. And, and I try not to get on any nasty rants like some channels do. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you like that kind of thing, it's great. I'm just, I don't want to get stirred up that bad. Now, sometimes I'll get really stirred up about helping people. And I value human life. So I don't really like the M word. And if you don't know what the M word is, it's 6 letters. And I don't like that word. Because I don't think people want their relatives killed. So let's don't talk about killing people. I don't like it. Amen. Well, then he has 9 lives instead of 5. Hallelujah. That's great. Oh, ranting can be fun in certain channels. It can be fun if it's silly. But yeah. So it's all good. So I love you guys. It's great. It's nice to have Pamela in here. Everybody double tap the screen, like and subscribe. Get connected. It's nice to have Lord in here. We've had so many new people. Yes, I'm going to have a little snack, probably some chips before my walk. And then I don't know what we're having for dinner. I know they're making rice and fish. I will, and then they had some other meat, so maybe there'll be some other kind of meat. Otherwise, I will make some eggs. I will do something with eggs and have onions and eggs and something else. So I can always make breakfast for dinner. So that'll be great. And I'll be back tonight. And yeah, thank you so much, Lord. I really appreciate it. You've been so nice. And Pamela, thank you for being in here this last part of this live. You've been in here a lot. You come in next time, I will probably give you a blue jacket, I'm thinking, because you just seem to be really nice. And you come in here and you stay in here, and that's nice. And you comment, and it's go, well, what do you have a question for me, Pamela? If you can keep me here a few more minutes, I'll stay a few more minutes. Do you have a question for me? Do you want maybe an Africa story? I've got a bunch of things in my head that can be talked about. I'm just not sure which one I want to pick. It's kind of like moving inside the brain. My favorite car. Well, if I had to buy a classic car, because my very first car was a 71 Chevelle, I would buy a 1970 Chevelle. They had different taillights, and you could renovate those and make them look very beautiful. And it's got a 455 4-barrel carb on it. Of course, you could fuel injection of it if you wanted to, but the carburetor was fun. When you jammed it to the floor, the car would jump. You could get the bad boy to jump off the ground. It was fun. I'm a little old for going 120 anymore, but back when I was 18, I liked to go 100 miles per hour sometimes. But I just make sure I pick good roads. Yeah, a Mustang is cool. I don't like the early Mustangs. They're great collector's items, like a 1964, 1965. But fastbacks are small. My legs are long. I can't get in them. The seat don't go back far enough. Bentleys are amazing. I can't. They're out of my price range. If I could just pick one, if it was going to be a Mercedes or a Bentley, it had to be all black. It's got to be gloss black with some flat black in certain areas to contrast it. Because I'll tell you right now, a Bentley looks good when it's black. I love it when it's black. So it's really good. Oh, okay. See you, James. That's great. My son's name is Bentley. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I remember. I got another story from 1990. Whee! We almost lost it there. Almost dropped the phone. I got a story from 1990. And we can get that down here. I'll close it. There we go. My dad had a Cadillac Elante, and it was a used vehicle. The Elante was only around for like 4 years, and I don't know. Many people don't know what the Cadillac Elante was, but it had the digital speedometer and everything else, and it's kind of like the first edge of the computer stuff coming along. And my mom and dad went to a convention, so it's in February, and the weather, there's no snow, and the roads are dry, and it's a sunny afternoon, and they just put a new road in last fall. So it's all nice and smooth, brand new country road, still dangerous because a deer, even in the middle of the day, a deer could come out. So I was taking a chance. But I'm down at the country store picking up some stuff down the street. This is Wademan, Michigan, way up in the middle of nowhere. And I decided I want to see what his car will do. It's a convertible, hardtop convertible. And he had the convertible feature going. So I didn't have much hair then, so it was still bald. But I decided to see what that thing would do. And we got her up to about 106 miles per hour. And I said, on this country road, I think that's good enough. I would have gone about 120 or 125. But it was a little scary because this road is not flat. It's kind of got this going on. And if you catch air too much, it's going to be rough on the car. So I didn't want to do that. Yeah, so that was kind of pretty good. Yes, I rode a horse twice, and not my cup of tea, okay? I didn't fall off, but one of them got a little scary. Yeah, horses, I love petting them. I like watching them groom them. I don't like riding on them. I've done it twice. That's enough. But I have had an experience that most of you have never had. Because of all the snow we had through the 60s and 70s when I was a kid, I got to go on an actual horse-drawn horse sleigh. I actually got to go on the old-fashioned sleighs with the rails and the whole works on the snow with 2 horses pulling us. And I got to do that multiple times as a kid, and there's none of those around anymore. They got horses that pull carriages around, but not those sleighs, no more. So I was old enough to catch some of those back in the early 70s before they disappeared. They're just in museums now. You rarely see any of that anymore. Maybe in Canada, but not very much anymore. You don't see them anymore. So yeah, I've been pulled by a horse, and I've been to Mackinac Island, and they only allow horses or bikes there. So I've been on many carriages on Mackinac Island where the horses are pulling us all over. And of course you get to see them poop right while you're, sitting behind them. So yeah, it's just, yep, a legit sleigh. Yep. I may even have pictures of that sleigh somewhere. I'd have to look through the photo albums, maybe some of the slides or something. It's somewhere. Yeah, I remember it. I was with my brother and my dad, I think. At the time. I don't know if my mom rode in it or not, but I did it 2 or 3 times. The guy owned it, and he had horses, and he would take it out every once in a while. Yeah, so it was good. Yeah, the dog sleighs are a lot smaller. That's a lot different deal. But yes, it's kind of the same concept except with horses, and the sleigh is much bigger and higher up in the air. What's my favorite thing to do in the Philippines? Well, other than getting the exercise and taking videos, I'd have to say my favorite thing is going to the mall. The reason why is it's not the same kind of mall as America, okay? Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. Anybody new, my name is David Barton. I'm from Michigan, and I'm in the Philippines full time. And I like the Gasano Mall. Robinson Mall's nice. They got some expensive restaurants there, but I like the Gasano Mall. It's kind of laid back. I can get my French fries. We can get our groceries there because the grocery store is inside too. And believe it or not, occasionally I do like Jollibee's. It's not great, but it's still fun to watch the kids having a great time. And the food is not that bad, and it's cheap. So it's not that bad. Their burgers have gotten better compared to what they used to be. And so my favorite thing is going to the mall or eating out at a restaurant I've not been to. Because eating at a restaurant in the Philippines is a totally different vibe than eating out in America. It's just different. And it's cheaper too. Not super cheap, but about 70% cheaper than what you would pay at your restaurant is what I'm going to pay. So let's say you're going to pay $30 at a restaurant or $40. I'm going to pay probably $16. So like when we were at the Mexican restaurant, we got 3 different things. Cost us 740 pesos. That's about $12. No tip, but we did give a tip. But you don't really have to tip at a restaurant in the Philippines. But you can if you want to. It's optional here. So yeah, I'll spend less if I eat out. And I got a cheap way to get a big combo meal at Jollibee, because this is what happens at Jollibee. If you try to get a combo meal, which you can, let's say I get the Champ Burger. And the Champ Burger is pretty good size. So it's about a little bit bigger than a quarter pounder, okay? And it's got pineapple on it, okay? And then it's got all the other fixings, right? Well, I want to get French fries and I want to get a drink, right? Well, the problem is they give you about 10 little French fries in a little tiny thing, okay? 10, 12 French fries. That's not going to work for me. If I'm going to cheat and I'm going to have some food that I really want, I want some French fries, okay? So I go out, before I go to the Jollibee, I figured this out. There's 2 different fry places that are scattered through the mall there. I pick one of them. I tell them I want size, number, whatever. Normally it's a thing about this big around, and it's about 90 or 100 pesos, costs about $2. Get it full of fries with the flavoring I like. Take them fries, go back down to Jollibee, order a burger, have my water or drink or whatever, and I've got a big giant thing of fries. I got a nice sized burger, and it cost me 100 pesos for the fries, 130 pesos, maybe 150 pesos for the burger. So 250 pesos. I spent $4.60 and had myself a massively big combo meal. So there is a way to make it happen, but in the Philippines, you have to get inventive. You have to adapt. I'm 64 and I'm doing good. And hi there, Orthodox. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, what day is it? It is Friday here. Yes, it's Friday. Friday. And oh my gosh, it's got to be easily past 3:30 now. So yeah. Oh yeah, let's have it be Saturday. Why not? It could be Saturday already. That'd be great. That means I just skipped dinner. What did I have for dinner? Pamela, tell me what I had for dinner. We just skipped dinner. We're now into Saturday afternoon. I skipped dinner, breakfast, and lunch. Man, I would be really hungry by now. Lord says, eat fish. I have British in me. I do have some British in me. I have Dutch in me. I have Denmark. I have Cherokee Indian, and I have Finland. And we don't know the other ancestors of my Grandpa Nelson. We need to do an Ancestry.com. I don't know. I doubt if we have any African American in me. I'm so white. But you never know. There could be something weird going on. I know one thing, though. I love Africa. I've been to Africa. They're awesome people. They're just about as nice of people as they are here in Philippines. And so I really love it. And yeah, I'm back from yesterday. I think it's Friday still. I hope it's not Saturday or I just time warp myself. That would be kind of cool, though. Let's do Back to the Future. Yeah. Hey, Lord. No, Lord may not be in here anymore. He may have to leave. Hey, Pamela, if you could go back to any year, what year would you go back to? It looks from your profile picture, you're pretty young. So maybe you wouldn't want to go back very far. But if there was somewhere you could go back, would you go back? For me, I think the only thing I would do different is I would love to go back to my last year of high school with the personality I have now instead of the personality I had back then. And I got a feeling I would have gone on a lot of dates. And I had a lot of hair back then. I had wavy blonde hair back then. So yeah, if I could go back, that's what I do is I go back to 1979 just for a while, and then I could click my fingers and come back here. I'm afraid it don't work that way. I wish it did, though. It'd be fun. Hey, welcome from Dubai. I hope you're safe right now. And yeah, 1941. Well, man, yeah, you're going back. Definitely was a really tough war, too. But we did win. So I'm thankful at least we went into it to win it. Yeah. Yes, I am. I am kind of going forward second by second. So you're right, Lord. Everybody double tap the screen, like and subscribe, because I got to get going. I need to get a snack. Oh, Pamela answered the question, so I got to stay for a minute. 2005, so I could tell my dad I love him. Aww. Yeah, that's always rough. That's always rough, especially if it's a sudden death. That's always tough. My dad is still alive. My mom kind of faded away kind of quickly, but it was enough where we could at least tell her. I'm going to be streaming again tonight. Right now it's about 3:30-ish, so maybe about 4 hours from now. So keep an eye out. It could be 3.5 or 4 hours from now, and in the Philippines time, okay? So 3.5, 4 hours from now, and you guys all have a great day. Pamela, I'll be saying, just remember all the beautiful memories of your dad, and thank you for coming in here. You've been amazing. Please come back. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. We're going to be helping others. I love you all. We'll talk to you soon.